Welcome to the Thunderbirds Tournament 2010. You see the clock, 12:50 left to go in the first half of play. Scoreless ball game, and it's the U16 Thunderbirds, coached by Frank Bujani, and they're wearing the blue today. And they are taking on the U16 Lady Swish in a scoreless basketball game. And it's been a lot of opportunities for the Lady Swish. They've had some chances to get the game's first basket, just haven't converted. And on the flip side, the Thunderbirds have had a little problem getting their offense percolating as they've turned the ball over 3 times in 3 possessions. And that's going to be LaBelle Steve to bring the basketball into Bagley, and Bagley will cross over. Then they got Emma Lyle there to try that backdoor cut, and that shot was partially blocked, and the Swish will come out with the basketball, kinda. Yep, they did get it under control. That was Robinson. Now I'll go through the rosters for both sides. So they've only missed about 16-minute half, a little over 3 minutes. So there's the steal by Bagley up top, and she got fouled from behind. And that foul will be on Shepard. And that will be her first team personal foul, second team foul. You can see that. The Thunderbirds already have used a timeout here in this first half. That's Haley LaBelle Stephen taking the ball out of bounds. She's from Mill River, and she's kind of pressure on the inbounds pass. And they look down and find Bagley. Bagley from Mill River also. And she'll put the shot, tough shot, came up with air, and the ball will be saved by Ethier. She pushed it back to her teammate on the drive. Carmillo will get the game's first basket. It will become 2-0. Again, here at the Glenbrook Gym in Casper, Vermont for the 2010 Thunderbirds basketball tournament. And to the corner they will go. And again, the Thunderbirds got a lot of good athletes out there. Up and no, off the mark. And Ethier out of Proctor will pick up the basketball. I try to brighten the picture up a little bit too much. There we go. And I believe she stepped out of bounds. Let's see, I just want to fix the iris. There we go. So if you just joined us, you're looking at the U16 version of the Thunderbirds. Of the U14 game coming up at a later date on Channel 15. And LaBelle Steve will take the basketball out of bounds right in front of the Lady Swish bench. 2-0, and we have played just a little bit over 4 minutes of basketballs. Carmillo down to Ethier, and she was fouled. And I like the fact they got the ball down inside. They rotated it up to that short elbow and then brought the ball down inside. And there should be 2 shots coming up, I believe. Yeah, Ethier will be taking a couple of free throws here, and they'll stop the clock at 11:37 to go in the first half of play. Like I said, Ethier from Proctor, and this past week they played softball against West Rutland. A 9-inning game, and Ethier made defensive play of the game for Proctor to keep that game from going to West Rutland. And here she is on the basketball court today, and she'll put that second shot up and gets it. Kind real makes it 4-0 with 11:37 to go in the first half. No press in the back court. And we'll see some different looks out there defensively from both sides, I am sure. Thunderbirds U16 squad, Munger Vision. Second day of the tournament. And I don't know why, but for some reason, usually the teams play better in the second day of the tournament. I really don't have a scientific explanation. They'll go out of bounds. And as soon as we get break here, I want to ask, I think I've been pronouncing Carmillo's last name incorrectly for the Thunderbirds. If I have, I apologize for that, but I'll get that check out. And she hit a couple 3 balls yesterday in the games that we did here from the Glenbrook tournament. Emma Lyle from Green Mountain Union High School with the touch. Bagley up and no. Tipped around, and that was Lyle from the baseline, a little bit too strong. And we'll have a foul on LaBelle Stephen as she came in and got the push from behind. And that become the 3rd team foul, first on LaBelle Stephen. And taking the ball out of bounds will be Selbroll. Again, we're looking for the point guard. Now I guess that's going to be number 3. Oh, what a tough name. We'll pass on that till we can get a pronunciation on that one. Lady Swish looking for their first points. Nice look inside, and there's the basket. That was Victoria Taylor. That will get them on the board, make it 4-2. For very low scoring here in the first half. As 8 o'clock start. Sometimes these teams need a little. Oh, nice step to the hole, and the foul, and shots coming up, and it was the dish from Bagley to Ethier, and Ethier now will step to the line, and where she just was 2 for 2 from the line. I missed on who the foul was, but like to see the offense go down inside a little more today for the Thunderbirds. And that time, a little bit long and strong. And Caitlin Gowett coming in for LaBelle Stephen, as I believe she picked up her second foul. So Gowett from MSJ will come in now. She'll be wearing number 2 in blue for the U16 Thunderbirds. And Courtney Ethier, number 18 at the line. They'll be short on that second shot. Ball tipped around, but it'll come out to the Swish. And he went to the wing, and they're looking for the trailer on the play, and they'll hold it at the arc now. That's going to be up, and no, it danced on the rim, but wouldn't fall. And Lyle with the rebound. There's the long pass up ahead, and Marmello will stop and get her own rebound. Oh, tipped away from behind, and it's going to be blue basketball. So 10:02 to go in the first half. Thunderbirds run that stack play on the near side of the box, and they'll come up top, and that's Bagley putting it up, and no. Rebound on the weak side will be chased down. Go out, had it, and then Lyle ended up with it. That's going to be a 2-point shot, no good. Couple looks at the basket. Perimeter shots came up, though, for the Thunderbirds. And still 4-2 Thunderbirds, U16 with the lead. And the Swish trying to dish the ball out to the corner. It was touched by Bagley. She couldn't control it. And now the Swish will run that motion up top, and I believe Marmello touched it last. That will be the indication from the official. Again, nothing happening inside, so they just brought the ball up top to Selbroll. That's Gowett there defensively. Throwing over the top again. See how high the offense here on the Swish play, as there's nobody below the free throw line. They'll get control of it. Shot from the baseline. Oh, rims out, and Lyle with another strong rebound will go to Bagley. The numbers aren't there. Bagley will accelerate the free throw line. The ball will be tipped away, and it'll be out of bounds. Should stay with the Thunderbirds. And that is what we have, is Carly Beam coming to the ball game now for the Lady Swish. Those white tops, purple bottoms. Ball was tipped. Still got over to Marmello, and she was stripped of the ball on the shot, and ends up in the hands of the Swish. And see Gowett in the back court just with some slight pressure. Now she'll get up top, and it is man-to-man defense being played right now by the Thunderbirds. 4-2 still to score. 8:48 because we're nearing that midway point of the first half of play. They want to dump the ball down inside, and it was Lyle with the big play, and in the corner buried. And they'll get the foul. Gowett will pick up the foul as Selbroll was the victim of the foul. We're still not in a bonus situation. 14 fouls apiece on each side. We'll have Abbott take the ball out of bounds, number 30 for the Swish. They're looking for, if they were looking for something down inside, they had never set a screen up top for it. And that will be Gowett picking up the pass that got away, and Bagley back to Gowett, and tough shot, won't drop. It'll be Ethier with the basketball. Marmello will swing it back to the elbow on the left side, and Gowett wants to pivot, spin away, go to Lyle down inside, and no. Lyle with her own rebound will go up, foul, and go on the line to shoot a couple. Emma Lyle from Green Mountain Union High School doing some damage down inside. Again, she's getting significant minutes, but they haven't really gotten to that rapid substitution pattern. So Lyle, after she got her own missed shot, put it back up, will be for 2 free throws, and that will be hard off the rim, and it'll stay 4-2. And now Flint, number 11, coming in for Marmello, number 21. That's the Thunderbird change. Again, today they're in their light blue uniforms, taking on the Lady Swish. It's Lyle's second shot will drop. 5-2 now with 8:10 to go in the first half. Again, you can just see some soft pressure in the back court from Gowett. She'll bounce into the front now, and crossover, and then the pass to the elbow. There's the cut down inside, and the defender was right there. Bagley made the block and controlled the basketball. Bagley with her head up coming down the floor as she'll cross the timeline, get to the top of the arc, and give it off on the elbow. Now Gowett yesterday did hit a couple 3 balls throughout the first day of the tournament, so you got to respect her out there on the perimeter. Flynn up and short. Defense got on her nicely, got a hand in her face. As Abbott will give the ball off to Selbroll, and she'll work between circles. Her pass on this side, nice grab keeping the ball in bounds. Bagley again shuffled those feet and took away any more cuts to the hole. 7:17 to go first half, and you're watching U16 from the Thunderbirds tournament. Thunderbirds in the... And we're going to have a timeout taken by the Swish. 7:10 to go in the first half. Low scoring game, 5-2 Thunderbirds with the lead. Each team now spent a timeout in this first half. And no need to panic by either side. It's just a 3-point game. The Swish just would probably like to find some continuity on their offense. I'll tell you, Lyle has been a force out there, defenseman number 34 in blue. And there's the basket off the timeout, making it 5-4. Bagley will have that free pass coming up top, and I'm just looking to see what kind of defense. It is a zone being played. And tipped around. Galwet just a tad bit short on it, and up and around the rim and no good. Bagley will pick up the loose ball. Stays 5-4 Thunderbirds. They want to run a little high-low, they said, from the sidelines. Galwet looking into Lyle. Oh, she was open. Then he gave her the basketball. Bagley, 2-point shot up, no good. Rebound, look at Lyle go inside and should be and one. She got the bucket, got hacked, no call, and she will make it 7-4. And again, she's getting chances this time, a lot of minutes to play, and getting some touches down inside. Excellent player from Green Mountain Union High School. Flint came up defensively to pressure the ball. Galwet there now on the floor once. Tough angle on the shot. It'll be Ethier grabbing that rebound off the errant shot. Remember yesterday in the first game that the U16 squad played, they had that 14-2 lead, and then their offense went into hibernation mode and ended up losing by double digits. Looking like they're trying to go a little bit more diversified, both down low and up top on her offense. Galwet, again, you see Lyle present herself, and there she'll get the ball. And Flint sets it up and got it! 2-point shot for Flint as she was inside the arc, but all twine for Flint. Makes it 9-4 now. Thunderbirds with the lead. And that's Flint right there at the top of the timeline, putting pressure on the ball. And again, one thing's very apparent, the defense much more intense today, at least in this game for the Thunderbirds, than what I saw yesterday. And actually that was tougher than it looked, because on the shot, the ball was tipped out of her hands. She was able to re-grab possession of it and still get some type of decent shot off. And so Bagley with 4:44 to go in that first half will have the touch at the top of the arc. Looks down inside, and again, they've overloaded the left side. And this is Galwet, short, long rebound off the long shot. Galwet will race to the basketball. Lyle from the free throw line, no. Ethier had it, lost it, will go to the floor, and the ball will be picked up by Galwet, back to Bagley. Now they get a chance to reset their offense. There is no shot clock for them to worry about here in this tournament. Ethier steps to the hole, fouled, and will be taking a couple free throw shots. Again, one of the bigger differences in this game today than the one I watched yesterday is that they are attacking the basket down low. And Courtney Ethier, who's 2 of 4 from the line here in the first half. Will okay on that one, 3 of 5 now. As Hurwitz and Amato coming in now for the Thunderbirds. Hurwitz number 7 in blue, and Amato number 50 out there in blue. As Lyle will sit down along with Galwet. Good job by both those players. And Ethier with one more shot left here. Ethier eyes the basket, and she'll be 50% at 3 of 6. Amato left it on the rim. Had a good quick move to get the rebound, but couldn't finish the deal. And here's the long pass to the front court. Bagley with the block. It will end up right in the hands of the Swish. She'll turn fire, no good, and Bagley will tip the ball out of bounds. And this is Pembroke, number 24, coming into the ball game now. Kendra Pembroke for the Thunderbirds into the basketball game now. 3:57 to go in the first half. 10-4. Thunderbirds with the lead. Took about 3.5, 4 minutes for the Thunderbirds to get their first basket, but they've been looking solid, especially on the defensive end out there. is Selbro working against Hurwitz. Hurwitz keeping a good distance between her and Selbro. Pass to the corner, shot going up, and nope, trying to use the window. No good. Namato with a good box out will have the rebound. Bagley having a little problem getting a handle on the basketball. Now has it under control into the front court. Gave it out to Pembroke. She took some contact, went to the floor, and Flint over the top to Hurwitz. Bagley will dump it down into Amato, and that will be a foul as they push from behind as they fed Amato in the low post, and that is the 7th team foul, I believe. Yep. Should be the 1-on-1. Yes. So that will send the Thunderbirds to the line where they're about 50% here in the first half. And Amato, Grace Amato, going to be taking the shots. So right now it's Hurwitz, Flint, Pembroke, Amato, and Bagley, the 5 on the floor for the Thunderbirds. Again, they have 8 on the bench. They have a very deep roster, and Amato will make an 11-4 game now on that made free throw. Her first free throw attempt at the basketball game. And so Grace Amato will be short and must have hit the rim because they didn't call a violation. So the Swish will come out with the basketball. Stop the shot, and no good. Rebound will be Pembroke. She'll put it on the floor once, get it into Flint, and she's looking for Bagley. Now Bagley, that's who they want to handle the ball. Bagley will be the point when she is out there, and she's going to play a lot of minutes. Hurwitz works off the screen and then lost the handle on the ball, able to push the pass to Bagley, and she'll take the bump and wants to turn the corner. And the zone at the top of the arc there. Collapse, and the offensive rebound. Flint now with 4 points in the ball game and a lead at 13-4. You see Amato there defensively, electing to play in front. Hurwitz rushed out the shot a little bit late, and that will drop in there as that is Shepard, Molly Shepard with the basket. Lead down to 7 now at 13-6. Bagley with the acceleration. Stands at the edge, and we'll find Hurwitz. She will save it from going out of bounds, and she'll roll it to the baseline, and Amato's shot was blocked. Pembroke, and she'll put it off the window and in. That was right place, right time. Got the right bounce. Oh, that time Amato came way up high on a defensive pass, went in below. Bodies on the floor. Pembroke will get the loose ball. Bagley now will bring it down and looks to the sideline, and you see Coach Bougiani telling her to slow it down and run through the offense. 15-6 Thunderbirds U16 squad with the lead here in the first half of play, day number 2 of the 2010 Thunderbirds tournament. Amato ball fake and then wanted to wheel Pembroke up and sat on a rim and wouldn't go. And you see them wanting to get the tempo here, the Swish too. They want to get the tempo going up a little bit more to their liking. That way the defense can't get back and get set. And there's an offensive rebound, a hook shot. No, is it? Rim wouldn't cooperate with it, and then the save will come up top, and the Swish will have the ball. This is going to be, yes, a good shot. 1 minute to go in the first half, 15-8, and both offenses starting to play a little bit better here and execute. They look tight in the first couple minutes. As Flint got sealed off from taking the baseline. We'll go back to Pembroke, and on the drive, we have a 3-second call on the Thunderbirds. First 3-second call of the first half, and Marmillo coming back in for Hurwitz for the Thunderbirds. And Marmillo will be wearing number 21 as they wait for Bagley to tie her shoe, and we're all set now to resume play with 49.9 seconds to go here in the first half of play. And one of the big differences has been just the intensity on defense by the Thunderbirds. Flint picked off on the screen, and then both Pembroke and Amato came up to stop the penetration and actually got a piece of the ball. Bagley to the corner to Flint. Nice catch by Pembroke. She's sealed off with a couple. The zone slid to that side, and Bagley from way up top, no good. It's a one and done. And with 19 seconds to go, here comes the Swish. They want the quick push. Down the floor, got it. That's what the tempo, change the tempo will do for you. Be able to get behind the defense and make the basket. 9 seconds to go, and what's been a very good first half of basketball. 15-10 to score, the Thunderbirds. And on the, I think it's going to be a hand check. Let's see here. And that's the 8th foul, and that should still be the 1-1. And that will send Mill Rivers Chelsea Bagley to the line with just 3.5 seconds to go. Again, this is still the 1-on-1 situation. There was some discussion from the Swish bench on the call, and Bagley will make it 16-10 now. So again, on her second shot. Both Pembroke and Amato down low for the Thunderbirds. Pembroke tipped it, got it, and they got to get a shot up, and that will count if it goes. Nope. Good first half, though. 16-10. Thunderbirds with the lead in this U16 basketball game. That's what's going to be Thunderbird basketball. Starts this second half of play as they had the lead early. And then finally the Swish were able to get some of their offense going. They cut the lead to 6, and on this first break, they'll get it as a nice job of getting the turnover. And Taylor with the finish, and they'll make it 16-12. Oops, as I was adjusting the iris a little bit. Up, Lyle, got it. Lyle can be a real game breaker, and they're utilizing her very nicely in this basketball game. The Thunderbirds are. So I got to see her a couple times a year at Green Mountain High School, and very impressive player. She'll make a good college player at like a Castleton or a CSJ or Green Mountain College. Oh, nice drive to the hole. Boy, maybe the points will flow here in the second half after a low-scoring first half. 18-14 just underway here in the second half. LaBelle Stephen will be caught in that double team, and a jump ball will be called. Oh, she got along that sideline, which was like a third defender, and then they doubled her, and she had nowhere to go with it. And that ball will be taken out of bounds now by Shepard. Somali Shepard, number 23. Of the Lady Swish on white tops, purple bottoms. And I'm going to go with Zabilski, but I could be pronouncing this young lady's name completely wrong. It's a long name, but Zabilski I'll call her for now, and my apologies go out to her if that is incorrect. And Bagley will get the rebound, which is good because she'll bring the ball up herself as she finds Marmillo, and she likes to shoot the 3 ball. Wasn't there. They're going inside to Lyle. Lyle, well, with a left-handed hook shot. No good. She didn't get it, but I just think it's creative. So, and they're going to bring some press up, some pressure in the back court now here in the second half as the Thunderbirds going to go man in the back court. I like that. A little change up defensively, pick up the intensity, and just make them work hard. And Zabilski able to get away from Bagley, and then she dribbled it off her shin out of bounds, and it'll be Thunderbird basketball on the turnover. And again, so the second half with a lot more flow to it than the first half had. LaBelle Stephen kind of work off the screen, got down along the baseline, goes down inside to Lyle. Ball chased down, give him to Marmillo. She'll put it up, and no. Rebound coming right at you, and there's Stephen to the hole, and blocked out of bounds, and a foul called. And a late whistle, but the foul will be called on number 33, Robinson, Alexandra Robinson. Oh, after the shot. Don't know about that, but LaBelle Stephen will have possession. They'll take it on the baseline out of bounds in their own basket. They're going to set that box formation up. 14-14 to go in the second half. 18-14 to score. A lot of 14s out there. Ethier with the grab, and then on the turn, lost the basketball. Picked up by Zabilski, and she'll run the point when she's out there. And she's a smooth-looking ball player. And there's the cut down inside. Block, and a foul called on Marmillo. Yeah, and it'll be 21. That is Marmillo with the foul called. And there should be 2 shots taken now, and 14:03 to go in the second half. And that first shot will rim out on her, and we'll stay at 18-14 as Pembroke and Flint coming in for Marmillo and Ethier. That's Thunderbirds change in the light blue uniforms. Pembroke wearing number 24, Flint number 11. So Shepard's second shot. And that'll be no good. And for a moment, it looked like they're going to be able to Swish, where they're going to get their own missed shot off the rebound, but they couldn't control it. So Bagley works off the screen sent by Flint, then the screen sent by Lyle. She rolled to the basket on the screen and roll. Flint will turn fire, and no. Flint with 4 points in the ball game, all in the first half. There's that tempo into the front court, and the pass just a tad too long, and it'll go out of bounds, and it will be Thunderbird basketball. Yeah, and what happened there, the refs had taken a brief break in the action as they had a player that was just finishing up tying up her shoelaces. And it should, that's Bagley dribbling away from the trap, push it inside. Oh, Pembroke was open, they didn't get her the ball down low. And Flint shot out to mark Lyle with the rebound. Plants her foot, brings it back. Flint from the wing, got it. 6 points for Flint. Shooting the ball very well here in this first game of Sunday's action. Makes it 20-14, a lead at 6 now. And Zabielski will kill the dribble up top, and Bagley pressure the ball, and Lyle with the steal. And Lyle, will she dunk it? No, she'll get fouled from behind. And Carly Bean will commit the foul, and Emma Lyle will head to the line, and she'll be shooting a couple. The Green Mountain High School senior. And again, that first half of play, the team effort for the Thunderbirds from right around 50% from the free throw line, and Lyle will miss that first shot, left it short. Coming in now for the Swish will be number 11, Selbro, Megan Selbro. She'll replace Zabielski. And her second shot, short again, and they're going to get a break. It goes off from the foot of McLean, Aaron McLean, out of bounds. So it'll be the Thunderbirds on the baseline with the ball with 12:59 to go in the second half of play, and they have that 6-point lead. They're going to run that line play. You'll see it up top there. They all stood at the free throw line, broke free. Lyle with the catch. Oh, to LaBelle Steven. No. Pembroke got the rebound. No. Flint came out of the pack with it, and boy, I tell you, good offensive sequence. They really haven't buried a shot. They're being aggressive, and they're dictating the play right now. Bagley listens to the sideline. We'll get the play called out. Inside to Pembroke. Nice move to the hole. No good. Lyle came in. Lyle keeping her hands moving so they couldn't tie her up. LaBelle Steven, no. Couldn't can the short shot. Lyle got it. As Emma Lyle with the bucket. That was just good work by the Thunderbirds. Lead at 8 now at 22-14. The Swish. Again, that's going to be a hand check, yeah. As LaBelle Steven got the hand on the offensive player pretty good there, and she will get called for it. Now, once they're going to take the ball bounce roll right on the baseline, of course. They're going on the far side of the box, and looks like the Swish will be setting up that box formation. Again, they want to kick the tempo up a little bit. There's the penetration. Nice look. Drew the defense door and the basket by the Swish. As again, they just had everybody overload. Had one side chasing the ball defensively. Flint to Pembroke. Bagley came off the screen up top at the elbow, and they'll go to the corner now to Flint. She got 6 points in the contest. Pembroke. Oh, looping pass. I'm not sure if it was for LaBelle Steven or for Flint, but they want to be patient. They want to come back, set the play up again. So Bagley will step between the circles and do just that. There's the crossover. There's the screen. The defender came on top of the screen and really were able to get there. And we will have a jump ball call as Pembroke got tied up. And it should stay down this end of the floor, I believe, as Gowette, number 2, coming in now for the Thunderbirds. And she'll be pressed into action right away as she will take the ball out of bounds. Bagley, 3-balling it. No, had a good look at it. Another offensive rebound. This is Lyle this time. Pembroke was there also, but Lyle lost the handle, goes to the floor, and we will have a jump ball right in front of the Thunderbirds bench. That was Selbro that tied up Lyle, and it will be Swish basketball. And they're going to go to the corner. Okay, I thought it'd be sign up. They went to the corner. 22-16. It's been pretty tight like that throughout the whole contest. Took each team a while to get their offensives in the scoring column, but Again, looks to be like a very even contest. A lot of contrast in styles. The Swish, when you listen to the sideline, they're talking about pushing the ball, and they will get some mini breaks going. And then conversely, on the other side, the coaching staff for the Thunderbirds talking about be patient, don't force it, set it up, reset the play. Look at that, weak side rebound. Flint, no. Almost able to can that second shot. It was Flint. Ball's going to stay with the Thunderbirds. As Galwette given a second here to lace up her shoes. I can tell you more of the AAU Thunderbird Tournament 2010 on Channel 15. You can also go to the website at PEGTV.com, click Video on Demand, and pick out any game you want, anytime. Free service anywhere in the universe. And that will be a foul called, push called. And I believe Selbro will be called for the foul. No shots coming up yet. That's just I believe each team has 2 team fouls here in the second half. In that first half, the Thunderbirds didn't go over the team limit, but they were given free throws because the Swish did go to the team limit. U16 action today. Bagley behind the back. We'll give it off to Flint. Flint looking a lot more comfortable this year. A lot more in sync with the team this year. Last year was her first year playing for the Thunderbirds, and she was a little timid, but looking like a veteran out there this year. Pembroke has again give it to Galwette, and nope, no good. And going to be last touched by Burden. Oh, Allie Burden got out there. I didn't see that. Or actually, she's not Allie. It's Trisha Burden. Allie Burden was her sister used to play for Mill River. So Burden out there got a hand on the ball, couldn't control it, went out of bounds. Then Bagley picking defensively up high, and that's been a good thing here. She's been making it harder for the ball to go down low. Galwette had the touch but couldn't control it. As the ball will go out of bounds then. Yeah, it'll be picked up by the Swish. I don't know what the pause in the action was there, but baseline move, and then the kick back, and that's a three-point shot, and no good. Oh, look at that. Nice box out, but just the height difference by the Swish. They're able to tie the ball up, but this time it will be Thunderbirds ball. Flint and Bagley in the backcourt. No pressure from the Swish. Are only down by 6 with just a little bit under 10 minutes to go in regulation. Bagley with the crossover, looks to take the paint, gives the ball off to Pembroke, and again she did everything right, just didn't get the shot to drop, and then it will be a turnover, and Thunderbirds will have the ball right in front of their own bench and their offensive end of the floor with 9:31 to go in that 6-point lead. Nobody in any foul trouble for either side. Marmillo back in the ball game, number 21. She'll replace Pembroke. Now I know Marmillo's from MAU. I got a feeling Pembroke is too, just because if you know Vermont sports basketball history, MAU and Pembroke's are pretty much synonymous with each other. And Galwette took the outside shot, didn't can it this time. The rebound on a one and done will be in the hands of the Swish, and they'll bring the ball down along the baseline. That was Sickling that took the shot. Galwette will give it up. Burden all the way. Got it. Nice break. One of the rare breaks for the Thunderbirds. They took advantage of it and got the 2-point shot. Burden and Galwette ran it very nicely. Selbro behind the back, but Bagley stayed with her. She kept that spacing so she wouldn't get too close to get burned. Galwette almost came up with the steal. And then there is the steal. That's Knowles from Proctor. Colleen Knowles with the good defensive play. Marmillo on a 2-on-2. Stops up. No. Rebound. Going to be a foul on Burden. She got the push from behind. That'll be the third team foul. No shots coming up. The ball will be a possession foul out of bounds on the inline to the Lady Swish. And so the second half, really good basketball now. See, each team's awake and got the juices flowing out there. Nice save along the sideline. There really haven't been a lot of turnovers in the contest. There was a foul called on the Thunderbirds there, and again that'll just be the third team foul on the Thunderbirds. Neither side has called a timeout here in the second half. Each coach spent just one timeout in the first half, early in the first half also. They're looking to get the ball inside, nothing happening. They'll just drop it off up top on the elbow. That's Marmillo there defensively. Bagley almost got a hand on it. Selbro working off the screen. She'll bring it back between the circles. And a lot of basketball this weekend been played in this AAU tournament, and that's going to be blocked down inside with Bagley with the block. The ball recovered by Marmillo, and Bagley will just dribble past the defenders, finds the middle of the court. Again, watch out, they're very half-court oriented team offensively. That's what I mean, contrast the styles. Gowett, no, had a good look at the basket, didn't get pressured. It was online, just need to put a little more muscle behind it. So again, we've seen some different looks from the Thunderbirds, extending the defense into the backcourt, picking up at midcourt, and they choose this time just to pick up at midcourt. Again, their interior defense has been very good and a good effort, but can't make the save, as you can see right in front of the Swish coach. Number 33, Robinson, just ran out of court. And it will be a turnover. So here comes the Thunderbirds U16 squad. Marmillo likes that outside shot and just didn't like her that time. And now weak side rebound, easily controlled by the Swish. Zabilski back in the ballgame, number 3. Killed the dribble early and now stuck up top, and she'll be bailed out and gets the ball back there with a Sickling from the free throw line. Yes, she'll get it. Took them a while, but they got a basket as it makes it 24-18 now. A 6-point lead for the Thunderbirds with just 7 minutes even to go in regulation. Bagley not hesitating, taking that 3-point shot. Kept alive and saved into the hands of the Swish. Bagley to the hole, got it. Nice job there by the Thunderbird squad. Again, give them some different looks. Sickling will hold and then bring it back to Zabilski. They'll rotate inside. Gowett got there late, got the foul. Push from behind in the 4th team foul. No shots coming up yet. And I did hear the buzzer, but I missed the substitution. I'm looking on the floor real quick. I think it was for the Swish. Yeah, the Swish had the sub, and that's what I missed. Yeah, got the push from behind. That's going to be 2 quick fouls now. 5th team foul, but 2 quick fouls on the Thunderbirds here in the last few seconds. 6.5 to go in the basketball game. Let's see that defense collapse around. That was a good job of getting the shot off in tight quarters. Gowett will be fouled. It had a lot of hand on it, and that'll be the 4th team foul on the Swish, and it'll just be ball out of bounds on the inline against Gowett and Bagley in that backcourt for Coach Bujani. Again, he wants his team to slow it down and control the basketball and run through their play, and if it's not there, reset it, be patient. Bagley with the grab, the penetration, pass. The ball was actually tipped. She's able to catch it without a violation. She'll put the 3-ball up. No. Long rebound. Swish will have it, and nope. Oh, they're going to call Bagley on the push. That'll be the 6th team foul. So the next foul committed by the Thunderbirds will be free throws for the Lady Swish. I have some more U14 Thunderbird action coming up for you at a later date on Channel 15. There's Zabilski. Cautiously approaching the timeline. Oh, great pass and a left-handed finish by Shepard. It's a 6-point ball game. That was just started though with a beautiful pass from up top. And Coach Bujani wants a timeout, and I just wait to see. It looks like a 30-second timeout as they stay on the floor. Bagley able to work herself free until Amato, who's checked in the ball game, and it'll be off from Amato out of bounds. And the play was there. The pass was just a tad bit high. I like the call. And Coach Bujani telling his team they're not going to score on that turnover. Well, let's see. They've played very good defense here And they're going to create a turnover themselves as the pass is a tad bit behind. Sabielski trying to hit Shepard on the cut along the baseline. And now they're going to see a different look defensively from the Swish as they'll go to that trap in the back court. And they extend the defense. Marmillo, as they swung the ball all the way back over to the weak side. Marmillo quickly into the front court. Will roll the ball. Yeah. And the foul will be on Amato as she held the defender up. It's a good play if you get away with it. I mean, everybody does it. She just got caught right there. That was the 7th team foul, though no shots. It's an offensive foul. So it will be shots the rest of the way for the Swish. You can see that Shepard wanted to work off the screen, and she just weaved her way down inside, and I'm not sure. Yeah, well, they say it's going to be Swish basketball, so in a crowd of people, the call was made. That'll be the Lady Swish with the ball with 4:54 to go in the first game on Sunday, in the second half of play, and 26-20. The score. I think that was well defended. That was Burden that got in there and created all kinds of problems for the Swish to get the ball into play. And yeah, they're going to allow Pembroke to come in for Burden, and that's a Thunderbird change. And Pembroke will be wearing number 24 out there. And Galwet will be called for the hold, and I believe, yeah, he's saying 1-1, and I'm saying 1-1. That's got to be the 1-1. There we go. Well, each tournament is different in AAU. Sometimes they go to 10 fouls before you shoot. But since they hit the 7th foul mark in the first half and they allowed the shots, it's got to be the same here in the second half. After a long look, Shepard will drain the shot, cut the lead to 5. As Galwet coming out, LaBelle Stephen taking her spot. And that was, of course, a Thunderbird change. And that second shot, no good. And the rebound came all the way back up to the free throw line. LaBelle Stephen able to step out and just casually get it. You see the triple team in the back court, and that will be a foul on Bagley. Wow, no help in the back court. Bagley taking on 3 different Swish people, and that will be another 1-1 as that becomes the 9th team foul. And right here, you get right back into a good position just from shooting free throws. So one thing there, they need to bring somebody back to the center of the floor for Bagley if that's going to be the, I think it's the 1-2-2 or the 2-2-1 trap in the back court. And the lead trimmed to 4 now, and that made free throw. And one more shot coming up for Taylor, Victoria Taylor, number 15 at the line for the Swish. Nope, can't roll it in, and Amato able to hold on to the basketball, and she finds it open and get the pass off to Bagley. Now this time, yeah, she threw over the top of the trap. Marmillo will swing the ball out to Pembroke. She'll take the one dribble and bring it to LaBelle Stephen. Wanted to go baseline, and Sabielski took that option away, and Pembroke, tough shot, no. And Amato will keep it alive, back to Pembroke. What a great play by Amato. Blocked on the shot. Marmillo looking for Bagley. Bagley wants to penetrate. Yep, she got down inside, gave the ball off to Amato, and it goes off from her fingertips out of bounds. Even though they didn't score there, again, that was a good aggressive offensive sequence for the Thunderbirds. As Shepard will call the play out. She'll have a clear court to work with. No pressure in the backcourt. She'll just bring the ball up. All the way around, and then jump ball called as was it Marmillo that got her hand in there and tied it up, and it will become the arrow favoring the Swish. They trail by 4, but on the good side of it, they have the Thunderbirds at 9 team fouls, so the Swish, basically on the next foul, will be shooting 2 the rest of the ball game, and they Swish still have 3 fouls to give. Again, that was just rugged play down inside, and I'm waiting to see who's going to get the indication. White 23 will be Shepard. And now you'll see Swish will extend that defense. And Bagley went up top and makes the grab and behind the back and needs a little help to get out of the traffic. We'll find LaBelle Stephen. down to Pembroke, and tell ya, that's a beautiful creative shot, and Amato will tie it up, and the arrow will go with the Thunderbirds. 3:39 to go in the ball game. 26-22 Thunderbirds. Amato with great hands, shot blocked, chased down by LaBelle Stephen. Pembroke turns, fires, and no. Set on the rim, wouldn't go. Jump ball this time, and it's going to go down the other end of the floor with a swish. LaBelle Stephen got in there and tied it up for the Thunderbirds. This is Shepard taking the ball out of bounds with Zabielski. And again, Zabielski working off the screen, taking it in, and contact, no whistle. Ball bounces around. Amato will pick it up. Marmillo actually wedged it free. And Bagley into the front court to LaBelle Stephen. Again, no shot clock, so they can drain the clock down on a possession. Tipped around, and Pembroke can't save it. I'm surprised. I'll say that we haven't seen Lyle, but she's just been taken off the bench and being inserted in the lineup, and I personally, I like that. She's got to be in there at this point in the ball game. That's no knock to any other player. It's just Lyle started the game off on a real solid note, and boy, they need good decisions, good touches, good options in there with 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Bagley jumps out defensively, alters the shot, and now Bagley will get the rebound. Throws it back to LaBelle Stephen, and front court to Pembroke, and that'll be a foul called as Pembroke got crowded. As Robinson will be called for the foul. Now that is only the 5th team foul, so there are no shots yet for the Thunderbirds. They need somebody to come over here and take the ball out of bounds. Oh, there she is. LaBelle Stephen standing right in front of me. I didn't see her. Bagley was fouled, and I think she's getting 3 shots. Let's follow the ref over and see what he holds up her fingers. 3, okay. Three free throws as she was beyond the 3-point arc when she was fouled in the act of shooting. And I don't know why, but they're allowing a substitution to come in for the Swish. Usually you wait till the last shot, but it's really irrelevant. But okay, so Bagley with a chance to put up 3 here. Got the first one, pushes the lead to 5, 27-22. That was the 7th team foul on the Swish. 19 fouls on the Thunderbirds. Bagley can't get that second one to bounce in there. Just kind of got a flat shot on her free throws. Got 1 of 3, and again, that was a problem for the Thunderbirds yesterday. Also, around 50% from the line they were, and they're not much better than that today. And that rattled around. They got the good push down the floor, just didn't get the conversion. And Marmillo touched it last, and it's going to be Swish basketball. 2:27 to go in regulation. They do play overtime as they wait for Zabielski to hustle over and get the ball out of bounds. LaBelle Stephen with the steals. They try to throw up top to Shepard. And they're on a timeout. So the Thunderbirds will call timeout. They'll gather around their coach, Coach Bujani. He's looking at the clock, and full timeout. That's what I was waiting to see. So they get a timeout to get organized here for the final 2:23, up by 5. And yeah, smartly LaBelle Stevens let that go out of bounds as the Swish. McLean able to come over and slap the ball away. That's Shepard, 23, pressuring the inbounds pass by LaBelle Stephen. Marmillo. Zabielski there defensively, and Zabielski got a piece of it, and Marmillo's going to get the ball back. Yep. And Bagley will spin away from the pressure. LaBelle Stephen wants to dump it inside, and it'll go to Pembroke. Oh, she had Lyle wide open and just couldn't get her to the basketball. It was a combination of things, the angle and the way the defender was in front of her, but man, oh man, Lyle was staying there all alone waiting to dunk it. So with 1:52 to go, Time winding down here in this second half. Thunderbirds U16 squad trying to hold on for the win. Zabielski, no, she hasn't taken a lot of shots in the ball game. Lyle will get it. Lyle breaking out of the pack. Lyle past the defender, and now she will settle down and find Marmillo. And Marmillo could have just put in the final bucket they needed. Minute 20 to go, up by 7. Now, I know that's a lot of time, but tell you what, that's just a good play by Marmillo. Zabielski will hold just outside the elbow. It's Bagley defensively, and she got the foul call. She was trying to go on top of the screen. And wow, calling a hold on her. And again, that's 10th team foul, so Zabielski will head to the line, and she'll be shooting 2, and that's just what you didn't want if you're the Thunderbirds. Stop the clock with 61 seconds to go in the ball game and give the Thunderbirds a chance to, or the Swish a chance to generate points without the clock running. And Zabielski will make the first one. And she will be off on the second shot. Lyle able to get the rebound between a couple Swish players, and that will be tipped and controlled by the Swish. Shepard's pass will be out of bounds off from the hands of LaBelle Stevens, who reached about as far as she could to tip that ball away. Yeah, and they're looking to see if it's going to be a full timeout. It is, so there's the story. 29-23 Thunderbirds with the lead and just 53.3 seconds to go in regulation. Big possession right here for the Swish. Zabielski wants to dump it down inside. Oh, great look. That extra pass and the basket by McLean. 4-point ball game, and Pembroke crosses the timeline and then has to wait for LaBelle Stevens to get over the timeline. And yeah, they got her into a double team, and they're going to have a hold call on Zabielski, and that will be the 1-on-1. Yeah, and it will be the 1-on-1. So LaBelle Stevens heading to the line. Big free throws here for LaBelle Stevens from Mill River. On the floor is Pembroke, Lyle, Bagley, and Marmillo. And of course, the line's LaBelle Stevens. That's a 5 on the floor for the Thunderbirds. And using the glass to bank it in. I'm not sure if that's what she meant to do, but it's all going to count. Push the lead back to 5. And look at, yep, I believe Pembroke, 24, got the rebound because they say she got a little extra. And she got the push, and will, yeah, whack it down the other end and take the 2 shots as they're over the 10 foul limit. And Erin McLean will do the duties. And again, last thing they needed, the Thunderbirds right there, is the scoreboard shows 35 seconds left, even 35 seconds. And a Swish makes the lead 4, and this would make it a one possession ball game right here if she makes this free throw. The lefty at the line, Erin McLean. Will look perfect on that shot. Now the full court press. Now they got the ball into Bagley's hands in an awkward position. And the steal back by Marmillo. Great action right there. Bagley puts the brakes on, and I'm not sure why, and jump ball called. I'm not sure why she stopped the dribble right there. But it's going to be, they're going to get a break as it's going to, yeah, and it's going to be blue basketball. They confirm it, and just 23 seconds left in a 3-point ball game. Thunderbirds U16 with the lead. Yeah, as they're coming out, it's going to be blue basketball, yeah. No shot clock, so it doesn't matter. They can. And Marmillo kept her hands off it. Oh, they say Marmillo touched it last. And it's Zabielski and the Swish. With 22 seconds to go, they don't need a 3-point shot right here. I said they can be content just to get a basket and then set up the defense for an inbounds play. Of course, they're taking a lot of time down. They go down inside, shot up, and no good. On the front of the rim, they'll get the rebound. Now they got to start thinking 3 ball, 7 seconds, 6 seconds, jump ball, white basketball. Swish will have it with 6.8 seconds to go. Now they're not taking any timeouts. They're going to let it roll. So it's 6.8 to go, down by 3. Swish with the ball. And knocked away, and there's the foul with just 3.1 seconds to go. Marmillo will walk to the other end of the floor and take the 1-and-1. So really time management that last 22 seconds by the Swish. Didn't do that good a job with it as Marmillo stopping to compose herself. And she'll step to the line. Got it. 4-point ball game now, but yeah, you think about the last 23 seconds, 2 seconds there that the Swish had the ball. They took the clock down so low and didn't really get a good shot that they took a 2-point shot as time expired, and that should be the ball game. Marmillo with 2 big free throws, and pretty much if you're the Thunderbirds, just back off and let it go. And it'll be the Thunderbirds with that 32-27 win over the Lady Swish in U16 basketball action. Congratulations to the Thunderbirds and a good effort by the Lady Swish.